After the long-awaited guilty verdict in the Bill Cosby sexual assault trial, model Janice Dickinson is breaking her silence. She says she was one of his victims in 1982 and is speaking out exclusively to DailyMailTV.
Bill Cosby found guilty.
Bill Cosby has been found guilty on all 3 counts.
Cosby faces up to 30 years in prison.
Guilty, guilty, guilty on all 3 counts.
It's the dramatic verdict against America's dad that Janice Dickinson and dozens of other accusers have been anxiously waiting to hear. Bill Cosby, guilty on all 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault for drugging and sexually abusing Andrea Constant. Cosby was charged with assaulting Constant in 2004. The case first went to court in June of last year, but ended in a mistrial. This time around, 5 other women were permitted to testify about similar assaults they say they suffered at the hands of the once beloved comedian. Janice Dickinson was one of those women. Today, she and her lawyer, Lisa Bloom, are sharing their reactions to the historic verdict, and you'll only hear it here on DailyMailTV.
It is a feeling of absolute vindication. There's no doubt in my mind that now Bill Cosby is a serial rapist, probably the biggest rapist in United States history.
This is a big one. This is Bill Cosby, one of the most famous men in the world. And for him to be criminally convicted, he is now convicted sex offender Bill Cosby. That's what Janice and the other brave women have accomplished.
Like so many of the other accusers, in Dickinson's case, too much time has elapsed to criminally charge Cosby. So she did what she considered the next best thing, testifying in support of another one of Cosby's alleged victims.
I'm going to come out and I'm going to tell exactly, hand on the Bible, the truth, so help me God, that this man, without consent, drugged and raped me in 1982 in Lake Tahoe, Nevada.
Dickinson says Cosby's defense attorney Thomas Mesereau set out to destroy her credibility.
Well, when I was on the stand and being accused of being a failed starlet and a washed-up model, being called a liar and slut-shaming me, I just sat there and I got mad. I mean, how does he sleep at night? I was thinking to myself, you know, and to be accused of like sleeping with every man on the planet, yeah, that's just wrong.
While Dickinson was able to keep her composure during testimony, seeing Bill Cosby in court had an immediate and intense effect on her.
When I walked into the courtroom and I saw Cosby out of the corner of my eye, I had a feeling of disgust that enveloped me, to be honest. I wanted to fly across the room and scratch his eyes out. I just did. I really wanted to punch him in the face.
Dickinson chose restraint, and ultimately jurors believed her over the defense. And while she patiently awaits Cosby's sentencing, she's quick to offer an opinion of her own.
I hope Bill Cosby rots in prison. He deserves every bit of 30 years and more.
Dickinson's attorney believes the landmark case will leave a lasting legal legacy.
If you accuse somebody of rape and you are called a liar, you can sue them for defamation. Don't call a rape victim a liar.
It's the Janice law.
And that's right. And it's the law that was set by Janice, in this case, Janice
precedent
versus Bill Cosby. And his precedent